Oh, is it too high up? I never know where to put this camera these days. Hello and welcome to my channel. I've just been out into town. I mainly wanted to go to Boots because I've got to squat down because this is, I don't know if I move it back, maybe I'm in the frame a bit better. I mainly wanted to go to Boots to sort my Vantage card out. Sorry, my brass strap's falling down. Yeah, I mainly wanted to go to Boots because I had a problem with my Vantage card and I had to go online, get a new Vantage card number because it wouldn't transfer my old number across. It just wouldn't do it. And I don't know if anyone out there watching this is having the same problem at all, but yeah, it wouldn't transfer my old number. I tried putting a 0 at the beginning because I didn't have enough digits, and it said I phoned up and it said, if you haven't got enough digits, try putting a 0 at the beginning of your number, which I did. It still didn't work. Now, my old Advantage card stopped working a while ago, I think. Probably a good year ago now, stopped working. So, and I've bought so many things since then in Boots. I don't go every Saturday into Boots, trust me. I know I went last Saturday and I've gone again today, but I don't go every week or anything like that. But I have bought like some Sigma brushes, two or three Sigma brushes I've bought in Boots, and I bought various makeup things and all kinds of other bits and bobs. So I was a little bit frustrated that my Boots cards stopped adding points on, and I'm wondering if it's a little bit of what do you call it, karma. I wonder if it is a little bit of karma, because I don't really believe in karma, really. I mean, I kind of do, in a kind of roundabout way. I kind of do a little bit, but I don't completely believe that karma always works across the board and explains everything, because I don't think it does explain everything. But maybe it is, because just before my Advantage card completely stopped working, as in every time I tried to use it in Boots, it said there were 0 points on there, which one I knew was impossible because I knew I'd built up some points, and it said 0. So suddenly all my points disappeared. And then also it was just not registering any new points. So every time I bought something, the new points would not go on my card. And this went on for a while. I kept meaning to phone up and I kept meaning to go online and sort it out, but I kind of didn't. I kept forgetting. By the time I got home, I just forgot about it and didn't get around to doing it. So this morning I was on a mission, and I just thought, when I got up, I didn't actually get up in the morning. I got up at about midday, really bad, but it is a Saturday. And anyway, so I went online and I sorted my Boots thing out. Like I said, it would not transfer my old number across, so I had to get a new number. And then I rang up and explained the situation. And when I rang Boots up, the first time I rang up, I got cut off. I waited ages and then got cut off. And then the second time I rang, I got through to somebody, and the lady was really nice actually and really good about it, and she added 500 points onto my card out of courtesy because I'd had this problem. She also said you've got 1,000 and something points on there, which is like £10 worth. So, but that wasn't showing on my card. Every time I tried to use my card, there was nothing on it. But under my account, under my old number, she found my old number and she said, you have actually got 1,000 points on your old number. So I think in a roundabout way, it kind of compensates, because I know I spent those old points. I got to 0. And then she said, the last time you used your card was November 2019. And I thought, no, I have shopped since then. I've definitely shopped in Boots since that date. So why it just suddenly stopped, I don't know, around that time. I think that was roughly around the time it stopped working. But anyway, now when I say I think it was karma, I kept spending the same points. So I was spending the points, using them, and then the next time I went into Boots, the points were still there, even though I knew I'd used them. So, and I was really, really naughty and kept my mouth shut. I didn't say anything. Actually, I did say to one of the cashiers, I said, I've already spent those points. And she went, oh, maybe you bought something and forgot about it. And I thought, right, well, maybe, but I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure I've spent my points. And the points kept reoccurring and they weren't coming off. Even though I was spending them, they weren't coming off the card. So I think maybe it is a little bit of karma that my card stopped working and wouldn't add on any new points, because it wasn't registering the fact that I had spent the points. But anyway, so she said, you've got 1,000 points on there. And I'm thinking that must be the same points that I've spent like so many times. I don't know. It was really strange. But anyway, so sorry, my nose is running because I've been outside. Every time I go outside and it's a little bit cold, my nose runs. It just happens all the time. Anyway, so I went into Boots today and I really wanted to buy the beauty blender, but I refused. All these years since it came out, I have always just refused to spend £17 on a little sponge, and that was my gripe with the beauty blender. I know people rave about it, say it works, say it's the best sponge and it's better than all the others, even Real Techniques sponges, which are pretty good. Probably the best dupe is probably Real Techniques. Not complete dupe, I know, but the beauty blender was the first one, I know, I believe it was. Anyway, so but I just refused to pay £17 for this little sponge. I just thought, I'm just not going to do that. And I know in a way I have still spent that money, because I could have spent those points on something else. But so I had a total of, I just had a total number of points. But anyway, so I managed to get my beauty blender under the points, so I'm pleased about that, because it means I haven't officially bought the beauty blender. It means I got it for free, kind of thing, in a sense. So I'm going to do a video on testing out. My nose just will not stop running. I'm going to get a tissue in a minute. Sorry, please don't switch off while I go and get a tissue, but it's just, sorry. Anyway, it's just one nostril, not the other. I don't know why, but anyway, so I'm going to do a video at some point, not today, but I'm going to do one on testing out the beauty blender versus, I don't know, one of the other ones, maybe Real Techniques or maybe some of the others. So yeah, I wanted to just get that one out there. Just quickly, makeup, hair and makeup. So I've let my hair dry naturally again. I'm finding that works, although it is very fly away. My hair has always been fly away, but it's very, very light, as in weight, very fly away. And when I was in town, it was, especially this side, it just kept kind of, it's just irritating me, which is why I've kind of tied it up a little bit here, just to keep it off my face. So yeah, hair dried naturally. I've used Hask, H-A-S-K shampoo and conditioner. I've been using Hask for a while, so I'm nearly halfway through my shampoo bottle, but I just bought the conditioner a few days ago, so I've started using that. I've got no eyeshadow on. I just thought I'd try the no eyeshadow thing, because my eyes have been getting wrinkly. They have been getting a little bit wrinkly, so I thought I'm just gonna not wear eyeshadow today, I don't think. And I thought, actually, I still look okay, I think, with no eyeshadow. I think someone was kind of eyeing me up when I was in town, because not when I was in the shops, but after I took my mask off when I was out in the open, and somebody kind of looked at me, and I thought, it's nice to kind of be noticed. And so blusher, I've used Natural Collection, kind of. I'm going to maybe link them below, what colours I've got, because the colours, I don't remember colours very easily. The lipstick is actually an old one, which they don't do anymore, so there's probably no point in me telling you, but I'll tell you anyway. The lipstick is from Freedom, which I got in Superdrugs. I'm pretty sure that brand does not exist anymore, unless you can get it online, I don't know. I did contour with Revolution. I've got a trio Revolution thing, which again, I don't think they sell anymore. But Revolution do so many different things now that they've probably got something similar, if not better. So I don't know, but I've still got my palette, so I still use it. So I've kind of used the bronzer to contour. I've used the highlighter from Revolution in the trio, and like I said, no eyeshadow, but I did prime. I did prime. I know it sounds weird, but I did put primer on, just to give it a little bit of something, a bit of moisture or something, I don't know. And I didn't put much concealer on. So concealer, oh yeah, foundation, I used Body Shop Coyote Blossom. I know I'm no good at remembering names, but for some reason sometimes I do remember some names, not others. Body Shop Coyote Blossom, which I don't use very often because it tends to be a little bit dark for me. It tends to be a little bit dark, so I only use it in summer usually, when I go a little bit darker anyway in the skin because of the sun. But and it kind of, like, my face is always darker than my neck. Some people have it the opposite way around, where their face is lighter than their neck, but I always find the opposite way around, like my neck is always paler. I do have some sunburn kind of in this area. But at the moment, obviously, because we're in winter, I kind of don't show that area anyway at the moment. And I'm not bothered. I don't mind having red patches on my skin. It's kind of natural and normal. I don't really care. I'm not one of these people like, oh, I must cover up my red patches on my chest area, my skin, whatever. No, I'm not bothered. On that area anyway, I'm not bothered. On the face, I don't really want big red blotches on my face, obviously. So yeah, foundation, that was my foundation. Now concealer, I didn't really do under eye concealer per se. I just used like a little bit. I did a little bit, but not much. And then I did some like here where my laughter lines are. I just tried it because I don't normally do that. I just thought I'd try. And then I did a little bit to lighten up the Coyote Blossom from Body Shop foundation, to lighten that up a little bit because it was a little bit dark. So I wanted to lighten that up a little bit. So I used my quite light e.l.f. concealer, splattered that around, blended it out with a blender, a sponge blender. So what else did I do? My mascara is Night and Day by Rimmel. Now I have built it up, so I did both. I used the lengthener. Now I used the lengthener twice. I did 2 coats of the lengthener, and I did 1 coat of the volume. So I'm just going to show you the eyelashes. Now my eyelashes have been shrinking over the years. They've shrunk a little bit over the last 2 years especially. I don't know if that's because I've used the wrong mascaras and they've ruined my eyelashes. I don't know. It's just something's happened. So I'm trying to build my eyelashes back up. Sorry, my nose is still running. I'm trying to build my eyelashes back up. Now I have been using number 7 eyelash builder serum. I've been using that. I haven't found a massive difference. A little bit of difference maybe. They're starting to come back to shape, but I don't know if that was really worth paying for. That was quite a lot, £16.99. Yeah, quite a lot. And again, did I get my money back on my points for that? No. So that's another thing I bought, which I didn't, from Boots, which I didn't register my points, and I don't think I'll ever get the points back for that. But anyway, so what else am I using? I've been using a castor oil on my eyelashes, and I might do a separate video on that actually, because I'll tell you about that later. But I've been using castor oil to try and lengthen and strengthen my eyelashes, just to get them back. Now that one seems a little bit bigger than that one. I don't know why. And I did curl my eyelashes with my number 7, my new number 7 eyelash curler. And it's not amazing, to be honest with you. I did have one in the past which I thought was really good, and it broke. I bought it from TK Maxx. I cannot remember the brand, but it was perfect for my shape and everything, eyelashes, and I found it really worked. It had a purple handle, that's all I remember about it. And I used it for ages, like a couple of years I think, or can't remember. I used it for quite a while, then it snapped and it broke, and it yeah so I had to go and get another one. So I did buy one from I don't know why I'm saying all this, none of it matters, but I did get one from Primark for about, I think it was meant to be £1 and it was down to 50p or something. It was so cheap. And I found that it sort of pinches my skin and it didn't do a whole lot. So I thought I'd try number 7 eyelash curlers. I don't really want to spend £17 on Tweezerman. For the same reason that I didn't want to spend £17 on my beauty blender. So I guess I could have bought Tweezerman with my £17 instead of buying the beauty blender with my points, I mean. Maybe I should have done that, but I didn't. I'm trying to talk quick because I don't want to have a really long video. This is probably going to be long anyway, but I'm trying not to have a long video. Anyway, coming back to face, I'm finding, oh yeah, I did do my eyebrows. I can't remember what I used, but I did do a bit of a pencil. I am finding that I have white patches under my eyes, and most people notice dark circles under their eyes, and I do have a bit of dark here, like right sitting here, if you can see in the light, they're here, but above that dark it goes light, and it goes a lot lighter than the rest of my skin. Now I don't know if you can see, but look, now that isn't concealer, that is natural white patches, not in a good way, I mean. I talked about this on a separate video, so I might do a whole video just on white circles under your eyes. I think I'm going to do a separate video on white circles under my eyes, because I did suspect, was it dehydration, was it this, was it that? There might have been lots of reasons for it, so I might do a separate video on what I'm going to try and do to resolve the white area under here. Now, if you think I'm crazy or I'm imagining it, have a look. Look, it's there. So yeah, separate video on that. Separate video on the results of, well, the, what do you call it? What do you call the word? The conclusion on the Beauty Blender. Was it worth buying? I'm going to do one on that. I've talked about what makeup I've got on. I've talked about my hair and shampoo and everything like that. What else? Yeah, that's it for now. So over and out. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to see if I can upload this video without editing. I might be able to upload it without editing, so I'm just going to watch it through, see how it looks, and then if it's kind of rubbish, then obviously I'll need to edit it. I just want to do a little bit in the light, so I'm just going to take you, sorry about my mess in the background, you might see the white patches on my eyes better in. So the light is now behind. I don't know if you can see my makeup any better. Now, I know I said Peyote Blossom was too dark for my skin, but not really. It's not too bad. That might be because I lightened it with my concealer. So I don't know if you can see the contour and the blusher and the highlight and everything. Like I said, no eyeshadow. I'm trying different eyeshadows all the time, but I'm not doing any today because I want to leave this bit alone. So yeah, that's it for now. Again, sorry about the mess in the background. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.